Bruce Chard, coming from the beautiful beach at Andros South Bone Fishing Lodge in the Bahamas, where I host 2 annual fly fishing for bonefish schools. And we're here right now with one of the schools, and we thought it would be really cool to come out on this beautiful beach and do a fly fishing tip here on some of the things that we teach the students at the school. And I'm going to show you how we like to whip a finished loop in the end of our fly line, so you can connect your leader to the fly line with a nice loop-to-loop connection. Some fly lines already have a molded loop on the end, but if you ever find yourself needing to have a loop on the end and you don't have one, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. The tools and materials you'll need to whip a loop in the end of your fly line are some Danville flat wax 3/0 thread of any color of your choice, fly tying bobbin, some glue of some sort, crazy glue, super glue. I like to use Sally Hansen's hard as nail fingernail polish, a pair of scissors, and of course the tip of the fly line. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fold over about an inch of fly line and make a loop on the end of the fly line like this. I'm going to pinch the top leg and the lower leg together, and just like starting to tie a fly, I'm going to wrap the thread around itself to lock it down. I'm going to take the scissors and trim the tag off, and then we have the top leg of the fly line here that I'm going to trim at a slight angle away from the loop. What this does is create a nice angle for the thread to wrap down and over, and you create a nice transition all the way down into the next part of the lower leg of the loop. One key I like to do also here that will help is you take the thread and loosen it and wrap it around the shank of the bobbin like this. This helps to create a good amount of tension. Keeping your fingers close together and moving to the right or left will guide the thread onto, as you're wrapping. As you can see, I'm filling the fly line all the way down with the thread. I'm going to give myself a little more thread, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go down that smooth transition. See how close my fingers are. That helps to guide the thread right where I want it. Do a couple more wraps here up close, and then we're going to close it off with a nice whip finish loop, just like you were tying a fly. 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 is fine. Cinch it down, and then I like to do it again, just for a little extra measure. Of course, you're going to cinch it down, trim it, and then we'll put some glue on here and let it dry, and you can see how nice and smooth that loop is now, and that will go right through your guides really easy. No big nail knots that bite the coating off your core of your fly line and slip off and lose the fish. No big bulky Albrights that don't like to go through the guides of your rod. I have a nice beautiful size loop, and you can make the loop any size you want. And this is today's tip, which is one of many of the things you can learn at the Bonefish School here at Andros South.